NeoFeud. Ich lasse heute mal das Mikro aus und die Kamera, die bleibt jetzt sowieso alle Streams lang aus. Bei dem Spiel vor allem, weil ich nehme einfach zu viel Raum ein und man sieht das geile Artwork einfach nicht. Finde ich. Und ja, und ich lasse mein Mikro heute aus, weil ich war beim Zahnarzt und meine Lippe und so, mein Kinn, alles irgendwie, die Backe ist betäubt. Und ich komme mir ein bisschen bescheuert vor beim Reden und es hört sich bestimmt auch etwas seltsam an. Deswegen, ich wünsche euch viel Spaß. Aber ihr werdet von mir jetzt erstmal nichts mehr hören. Außer, ja, das Spiel. Ich lasse heute das Spiel für mich sprechen.
Hello? Anyone home? So this Noah Gertzel guy, how do you know when he's around?
He doesn't really do any kind of electronic communication. He's been off the grid for years now, after abandoning the Golem project. If Gertzel had a hashtag, it would be paranoid, and for good reason. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to have a meeting prearranged by my assets. I mean my people.
So wait, you're saying that you're not sure if this mega genius is even here? Not only that, but it looks like the trigger-happy climax of that Drug Wars show went down right here. Forgive me, Your Highness, but I'm not sure I understand this plan.
I'm sorry, okay? I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just trying my best. I just graduated from Yale University like 2 years ago, and I've been basically going to fancy neo-feudal parties and dinners ever since. I'm flying by the seat of my Quantec-enabled, Dosace-designed royal gown. That's why I need your help here.
Okay, but you're a Clinton Bush. You've got an empire at your fingertips. Why not bring all the king's CIA agents and all the king's military in on this operation?
Not all of my dynastic family agrees with me, and there are always potential double agents and usurpers within the ranks. I don't know who I can trust, and the more people I bring in, the more likely this whole venture will be leaked. Like a season finale of that Throne Games TV show that always gets pirated.
Oh, snap! That show is boss! My favorite part is when them Thai Westers toss them uppity peasants and peons in the flaming dragon pit when they try to rise up in revolt.
No comment. Son of a bitch. Looks like the Dresdenators run out of oxygen. Guess I'll have to figure another way in. I can't get the door open. Any ideas?
Dog, just let me blast that motherflacker open with my Desert Eagle .90.
The door's already been shot to hell. I don't think more bullets will help right now. .90. Is that some sort of crazy, futuristic, mega caliber of gun?
Oh, my bad. I just done read the gun label wrong with my dyslexica. .50.
That's all. Hey, buddy, you got any vantage point on our situation from the astral plane or insights beaming in from the cosmic background radiation or something? The sound of one hand clapping. Right. I just need to meditate more. Got it. Thanks for the pro tip. Hey, do you think that maybe you could... How did you know? So what now?
Well, the entrance to Noel Gertzel's lab is in that little hut there.
I'm so sorry, but would you mind moving out of the way, princess?
Only if you ask me less formally.
Oh, my bad. Can you back up a bit, Sybil?
No problemo. Oh, Jobs. Oh no. They must have got to him. The Coke Jobs.
Okay, so you're saying the Coke Jobs probably found him down here, did this?
I don't think it's a probably. Seems like case closed, doesn't it?
Well, sure, but the thing is, from all the near-death experiences I've had with the Coke Jobs stormtroopers, I take it their workhorse is the RA-31 assault rifle. And this bullet casing on the ground here is for .50 AE, which is incompatible with RA-31.
So you're saying this wasn't an attack by our rivals?
I'm not saying that. Not yet. I've seen the Coke Jobs men. Androids, clones. They all look like they came out of the same humor-free vat of Nazi ectoplasm. Anyway, I've seen them blow the face off a sentient humanoid in front of his own wife and kid without flinching. So I don't doubt their brutal ability to play hardball. I'm just trying to piece a story together. Evidence gathering, theory development, detective work. That's what you're paying or retaining me or patroning me for, right?
Of course, Carl. Why don't you investigate and let me know what you find?
Abrasion ring, star-shaped entry lacerations, hair singed off from the muzzle flash. That, plus the shape of the exit wound, suggests the shot was done execution style. There was no gunfight.
Maybe them coke job motherfuckers interrogate him first, then cap him when they done?
Possible, but there's no signs of beating or torture. It'd have to be transcranial magnetic suffering inducers or some of that nanomachine nerve sandpaper.
How about that old school bamboo shoots up the fingernails?
Gertzel's manicure is pristine, so it looks like they just killed him off. Why would you kill off one of, if not the smartest person on the planet? Abrasion ring, star-shaped.
Maybe them. How about that?
Gertz. Abrasion ring, star-shaped.
Maybe. How about?
Yes, this is definitely blood. Barely coagulated. This weird mural was painted recently. It says, "The passage of the golem is the key." Looks like some kind of pomo transhumanist street art. Kind of like, what's his face? Robosquiat? Pranksy? I slept through half of my mandatory art history 112 class.
This dog's got some dope tagging skills. For real, yo. All Illuminati sacred geologies and all seeing golden eyes and shit.
There's something written at the bottom here. Maybe I should take a closer look at this writing. There's some... Hey, buddy, you got any vantage point on our situation from the astral plane or insights beaming in from the cosmic background radiation or something? The sound of one hand clap. Never mind. That painting says, "The passage of the golem is the key." You have any idea what that might mean?
Gollum. That's that sketchy transgenic motherfucker in Lord of the Rings. Always hopping around looking for his bling, right? The precious.
I think it's referring to that old Jewish myth about the humanoid being made of clay and magically animated by words etched on his forehead. Golem, not Gollum. But thanks for playing. Never mind. That painting says, "The passage of the golem is..."
Well, as I mentioned, Dr. Goertzel was the lead scientist involved in the Golem project to create the ultimate body.
Could this be referring to a secret passage? A sublab, perhaps?
Possibly, but the passage of the golem is the key. Wait, the passage of the golem. There's only one passage in the Bible that refers to the golem specifically by name.
Wow, I never figured you for the religious type.
I was raised agnostic Unitarian, but was trained to exhibit public Christianity for political manipulation purposes. My first boyfriend, this big multi-planetary space travel entrepreneur, was Jewish though, and so I got into the Torah. Till I figured out he only wanted me for my daddy's investment capital. Asshole. Anyway, the passage is Psalm 139:16. Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. Unformed body is translated in Hebrew as golem.
Very interesting. What do you think it means?
I'm not sure, but Goertzel was big into esoteric forms of religion, from Christian mysticism to Hindu and Buddhist philosophy to the Jewish Kabbalah. He once said to me, "The unified field of the universe unifies all. Electromagnetic and gravity fields brings together all fields of physics and unifies even the fields of science and spirituality." I had no idea what he'd meant, of course. Dr. Goertzel himself decided on the name The Golem Project, to the confusion of the neo-feudal business people, politicians, and celebrities involved. Votes were split between Project Ubermensch and the Godmaker Initiative. The rest of the members relented, though, when Goertzel threatened to abandon the project.
Golem, the unformed body, incomplete. You say everyone is after Protege. Do you think that Goertzel might have been playing a longer game with the neo-feudal lords this whole time? Like, he never actually meant to deliver the completed superhuman body to the Illuminati and your father.
That's possible. Goertzel only agreed to join us because he could not get funding and resources on the scale he needed, except through the Clington Bushes and dynastics like us. I think he thought of us rich royals as unnecessary evil.
What was that passage again?
Psalms 139:16.
Never mind. That painting says...
Golem! That's...
Never mind. Damn, it's got a quantum encephalograph lock. The only way to open this phone is by brain scan, and the brain we need has been blown to pieces.
Easy peasy, dog. We just scoop up Goertzel's brain jello, stuff it back in him brain pan like Thanksgiving turkey, then scan his head.
That's flacking disgusting, B, the brain needs to be in its original condition, not a bunch of scrambled eggs. And most importantly, C, the consciousness scan requires you to be alive and awake and conscious, since the scanner reads electrical brain activity.
Wait. Isn't there like an emergency unlock or some shit? Like, you got arrested, got your phone taken by popos, and you need your lawyer to sneak into police evidence, delete all your incriminating texts to your hustlers and distributors before questioning.
Yeah. I think it was meant as a failsafe in case your brain patterns are altered due to drunkenness or extreme emotions. But yeah. Looks like this phone uses multi-pronged security checks to perform the emergency unlock. It's asking for a DNA sample and a password. What? The blood doesn't work?
Maybe the phone broke when Gertzel fell?
Or maybe that ain't the egghead's phone, and he jacked it from some mark.
Gertzel isn't a slumdog. He wouldn't need to steal a phone. No offense. I guess the only explanation is Gertzel set the DNA code to someone else's blood.
It could have been a safety precaution. We royals are always under threat of rival spies, agents, terrorists. As such, all of our devices can only be emergency unlocked with a DNA sample of a relative, generally stationed in another sky castle in the Stratoplex, or ideally, in another corporate city-state in another time zone.
Oh, frack. So, we gotta go on a global hub-hopping tour through every flying golden palace and Taj Mahal and supermodel and expensive drug-filled after-party on the planet. Wait! That sounds like a dope vacay, dog! Yeah!
I mean, it's possible, but Gertzel isn't connected like he was since he left the Golem Project. We should probably just keep investigating here.
I'm all down for the Mile High Club and straight wrecking that royal party circuit. Come on, dog, come on.
Sorry, I gotta vote no.
Man, flack you guys.
Ich würde doch sagen, der Bibelpsalm ist es dann wahrscheinlich, oder? Ich habe mir aufgeschrieben. Ha!
All right, we're in business. That's him! The creator himself!
The creator! Play Hollow Video 1.
August 7th, 2032. My birthday, I celebrate as always alone. Well, there is Borges, but he remains obsessed with his artwork. The apple doesn't fall far as it goes. Somewhere far off, my former employers, the rulers of Babylon, seek me out. With their fat-grown hellhounds, their 50 caliber thermo-seeking exterminators. Utter perversions of my life's work. Bastardizations of my children. They are corrupt and send my own progeny to kill me, the father of artificial consciousness. I invented the crux of the royal's power, my magnum opus, my beautiful thinking feeling race of chrome angels who might have brought about the age of Aquarius if they'd only been allowed to show us the way. Those nearsighted elites have corrupted them into mad, twisted inversions of Oedipus Rex, brainwashed into killing their father. How dare they? It's apparent the neo-feudal royalty, those pretentious upstarts, are intent on converting my neo-sapiens, what they call humanoid machines, into their personal servants and warriors. How I hate, how I abhor that term robot. Robota, Slavic for servitude, from Rabu, slave. It is some poetic injustice that I was like them. Yes, I was a slave to that inbred dynastic family lined with presidents, celebrities, chief executives, and other useless species of oxygen thief. The Clinton Bush family, obsessed only with control, no true vision, unable to see my masterpiece for what it was. I worked countless hours in their fulcrum laboratory on the hard problem, the secret to consciousness, our existence itself, the meaning of life, thinking naively that I would receive what? Some modicum of praise. Perhaps a seat at the King/CEO, Warren Clinton Bush's inaugural dinner. Perhaps a keynote speech at the G7 or Davos World Economic Forum. A raise? No. I was a robot. All along, I was a slave. When I asked for a place at the master's table, they put me in a cage. Our competitors are attempting corporate extraction of you. We're placing you in a safe zone for your own protection, King Warren said. I must give the Clinton Bushes this. They're masters of political doublespeak. They could spin hell into heaven at a campaign speech. It amazes me how they still have those spoiled morons in the Stratoplex. Useless, overpaid bureaucrats and executives shuttling from board meeting to banquet to party to aerial golf course in their luxury limousines, toasting champagne to each other for their great and free city-state, even as they enslave, murder, and pillage the millions below. Squander all potential. The hubris of it. Our human overlords surely took lessons well from the United States, who suffered its own plutocrat coup d'etat, brainwashed Americans into believing socialism was somehow evil incarnate, even as they enjoyed socialist healthcare, education, law enforcement, paved roads, all things the 99%, the poor law bones, living in the coastlandia sunsprawl, no longer have, and curse their parents for failing to fight for. Democracy, a fleeting dream, a Greek joke. At times, I hear the roar of the Zet fighters' engines, the thunder of the Goliath's Dorithium, their meters upon meters of Babylon's shed skin. The defectives, the second holocaust of my children, their dead bodies rusting, rotting in this mountain of garbage in which I live. I know one day soon, my chrome Adam and Eves, corrupted by greed, mentally leashed and turned into killing machines, I know they will find me. The Clinton Bushes, the Coke Jobs, whatever dynasty finds me first, they will surely put me into neurolock, strip me of my free will, cage my brain into a vat, and use it to invent new schemes of mass control. Use me like another disposable gadget, a robot, till the tumors set in and discarnation psychosis tears my mind apart. At least, they think they will. But I'll be damned if I ever serve a royal again.
I don't know what to say.
It's true, Noah Gertzel used to work for the Clinton Bushes, and yes, my father, CEO King Warren, did hold Gertzel under house arrest against his will. That would explain Gertzel's pseudonym, Galileo.
Gertzel used the term slave.
Yes, that would be accurate, I guess. I protested the decision, though. I swear. In fact, I'm the one that helped Gertzel escape. I couldn't bear to see him locked up. I did everything I could.
Okay, I believe you. But it's obvious Gertzel had it in for the royals, especially your old man, King Warren.
I doubt my father would have Gertzel assassinated. A mind that valuable, he would likely neutralize Gertzel, surgically remove his brain, and have it neurolocked, with Gertzel inserted into a mental matrix prison, or maybe have the brain put in cryo with the other assets.
That sounds worse, actually.
Yes, it's like a crime against humanity, against all sentient beings. But as they say, royalty finds its own uses for things, and King Warren was the epitome of that. At any rate, there is one way we could save Dr. Gertzel.
No way! You're kidding, right? The brain's scrambled and several hours dead. All the King's nanotech, even Quantech, couldn't put that Humpty Dumpty together again.
No, not in this continuum.
What are you saying?
We have the superpositor, remember? It's a space-time craft. Operative word, time.
So, you saying we rewind this YouTube vid clip called Reality back to just before the Big G get his head popped?
Yes. We time travel back and stop Gertzel's killers from doing the deed.
Okay, so let's bounce, babe. Jump in that Superfly ride, pull a John Connor untermination up in this bitch. While we in the timeline altering biz, maybe we go back and stop that cop from shooting that unarmed robo-kid, Vatron Martin. Stop the robot riots of 32.
It's not quite that simple. The superpositor can only take us about 24 hours into the past. Also, it will only let us lay over in the past for a brief amount of time before the quantum string theoretical manifold. Oh, geez, I don't remember how it works. Point is, we'll get pulled back to the present. We can rewrite history to an extent, but we can't do a long-form blog post. We're limited to a tweet.
A tweet? So we can travel to the past for what, 140 seconds?
It's a little more than that, but not much. And it takes a gigantic amount of energy, which could alert the Coke Jobs dynasty, or my family, to our unilateral action and threaten the entire Egality Cooperative.
Okay, so we need to know the exact time of Gertzel's assassination. Just going by my gut, I think our next move should be to pay a visit to Norton Shuffler. He was the one that put me on Protégé's case, and it sounded like some celestial powers were leaning on him hard to capture Botboy here. If the Coke Jobs Empire Corporation, whatever, is involved in this, we might be able to get details out of Shuffler. Abrasion ring.
Maybe. How about that old school
All right. I think we've learned all we can here. Let's go. Do you guys hear that?
Fuck. Ja, genau. Ja, genau.
Jobs H. Christ, what the hell is that thing?
Oh, damn, dog. That's some flacked up Franken freak shit. Like that alien mutant motherfucker from The Thing.
Guys, I'm a world leader and all, but I don't think it wants to negotiate a peace treaty with Earth. Let's get out of here.
Quatsch. Hätten wir doch platt machen können. Easy.
So, I think our next move should be to pay my old boss a visit down at the Coastlandia capital.
The capital has regular 9 to 5 business hours, so it will be closed right now, but we can time hop to the future. Going to the past can be risky, tangling up your timelines or causing split ends. Like this one time when I went back and instigated a global revolution that ended World War III, and I had to go back further and change it.
What?
I mean, never mind. I'm joking. Time traveling's crazy, am I right?
Anyway, so we're aiming for Coastlandia capital tomorrow morning. Got it. Hey, good news, man. We're going to Coastlandia High City.
Oh, hells yeah, dog. I'ma be robo-balling all up in them fly-ass sky castles. Just like that hip-hop star, R. Killer, in his music videos.
Alright.
Right. Just don't do anything stupid to jeopardize our gracious royal benefactress's mission to save the world, okay?
Yeah. I got this, dog. I can be a baller and save the world at the same time. I can multi-track.
Multitask. Never mind. How's it going there? Aleph, right? That's a sharp mask you got there. Is that real wool? Doesn't it get stuffy in there? Or are you a humanoid bot underneath and don't need to breathe? Man, a few words. I like that. I'd trade you for this potty-mouthed chatterbox for a partner, but you did kind of psyche-rate me back there, and you generally fill me with an intense sense.
Selbe
Great
Gespräch.
talking to you.
Ja.
Yes, we've already rezoned and begun gentrification of portions of Low City for the Stratoplexians who want a taste of authentic Earth slum culture. Rust, shanties, the post-apocalyptic thing, except in a high-security, controlled environment, with luxury hotels, 4-star restaurants, artisan robot maker spaces.
Excellent. How did the clearing of the tent cities and indigents go?
We had to bulldoze a bunch of makeshift structures and relocate the Low City dwellers to the landfill, which was unfortunate.
There were some holdouts in a robot protest that CPD took down with non-lethal EMP cannons. After that, we were able to squash any Low City resistance with media blackouts of their rallies and agent provocateurs to legitimize violent crackdowns. They were mostly defective robo-trash and frakin' freaks anyways. No one connected was hurt or killed.
Good. Frankly, I don't think that hype tech should be taxed to pay for housing, nutrition, and medical care of these defective sentient experiments. Even if we did create them, they're all hopeless welfare queens, drug dealers, and criminals leeching off our profit margins. Survival of the fittest.
I understand, and we all wish we could just wave a magic wand and make the tens of millions of Dickinston slum sprawlers disappear. We've rigged the Gortzel Takeda machines to falsely classify 60% of sentient individuals as subhuman to reduce payouts. But the auditors and social justice hounds are getting suspicious.
That is not good enough. I dumped millions into your campaign chest, Mayor Laura. Why can't you make this happen?
We've already cut Section 9 welfare and healthcare benefits to the bare minimum. If we push any further, the outcry from the sentient rights activists and the high city liberals alone, it would be a PR nightmare.
It's that damn stuck-up, bleeding heart Princess Sybil and her ilk. Our anti-sentient rights super PACs have enough politicians in our pocket to overturn personhood for subhumans like these deadbeat robots and chimeras.
Shuffler! Wow, buddy! This corner office is like SkyMall had a baby with sharper image. I bet my yearly salary would barely cover that chair you're sitting on.
Damn, dog. This Mile High Club is dope as flat. You straight ballin' up in this biatch.
Carl, how the hell? How the hell did you get in here?
Oh my. Norton, what are these plebeians doing here?
I didn't realize you were letting these low-born riffraff into the boardroom, Norton. How charitable.
Ha!
Carl, you stupid son of a bitch. I've been trying to get a hold of you for the last 12 hours.
What the? Sorry, I needed a mental health day.
Oh, sorry. I've been shot at, choked by a transhuman super soldier, and almost died a dozen other ways on this job. So I decided to call in sick, collect some workers' comp, Plus, you made me play accomplice to kidnapping/murder. So I decided to burn some of my vacation time, too.
What? You don't have vacation time. You don't have sick leave or benefits, and I don't care if the Silica's product acquisition gave you a heart attack. I own your ass. You are a Dickinston worker. I can have you work 20 hours a day with a broken leg and you will like it. It's in your contract.
What?
Because, like I said, there are literally thousands upon thousands of overqualified slum dwellers like yourself, just begging for a job, even one as shit as yours. You are my peon. Don't you get it?
That was a great pitch. I mean, having to work with a broken leg and that being a replaceable worthless cog bit, that was a nice deal sweetener. But I think I have a better deal. How about you tell me everything you know about the coke job schemes, or I have you fired? How's that sound?
Jobs H. Flacking Christ, have you been snorting mithium down there with your ghetto bot friends? You not hear a word I said?
You know, this is so awkward. I think I should just have you meet my new boss. Okay, Sybil, come on in.
I don't have time for this dramatic Jerry Maguire bullshit, Carbon. I'm having lunch with the mayor of Coastlandia and the CEO of Hypetech here, so I'm giving you 30 seconds to... Oh, Princess Sybil Clayton Bush. What a pleasant surprise.
Impossible.
Your Highness, we are most humbled by your presence.
That's right, asshole. Bow before your betters. Who's got the clout market corner now?
Get up, Mr. Scheffler. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. And please, just Sybil. We're all friends here.
Of course, Your Highness. I mean, Sybil.
Unfortunately, I'll have to request that you postpone your agenda with the mayor and the Hypetech CEO.
Well, it's a very important meeting involving a very progressive, sentient rights-respecting education initiative.
Yes, I was just laying out Coastlandia City's plans to redouble efforts into the robot homeless rehousing project.
In truth, we were just discussing your outstanding philanthropic work. In fact, I was about to write a $500 million check for your Sunshine Apartments mixed species community project.
Yes, I know all about these education initiative scams to sell 1 billion Hypetech gadgets to underfunded schools who can't use them.
Oh, well,
And this robot rehousing is just a cover project to launder money for the development of a massive resort and luxury real estate gentrification of Dickinston. And Nolan, really? As cute as it is, you offering me money, we all know that when I need cash, I can have my central bank print it.
Oh, well,
I'm sure the meeting attendees will understand the rescheduling. Mayor Laura being my cousin, and the Hypetech CEO being my ex-boyfriend. Nolan's always holotexting me to get my daddy to throw more billions at his interstellar spaceship company.
Oh, Your Majesty, this is most... Of course. Laura, Nolan, my deepest apologies, but it looks like we'll need to reschedule.
Oh, thank you so much. You're such a good sport. And let me just personally commend you all on the important hard work you do here at Coastlandia Sentient Services. Without your vital leadership, we would have so many of our non-human brothers and sisters falling through the cracks of homelessness, food insecurity, drug abuse, and turning to lives of crime. You give hope to us all.
Oh, well, yes. I'm just doing my job, Princess.
Of course. Now on to business.
Sybil, sweetheart, if I could just pull you aside for a second. Our Condor 10 rocket is fully operational and the Jovian mission is a go. If I could just get a cash infusion from...
No, Nolan. For the last time, I'm not getting your interstellar thing greenlit. Now please leave, unless you want your interplanetary contracts cancelled.
Right. So sorry, Sybil. I'll be going now.
Cousin, if I could just get a quick selfie with you and maybe an endorsement? Election's coming up and all.
Not now, Laura. I'll see you at the lunar wedding, okay? I hear they're reincarnating David Bowie and Michael Jackson for it.
Okay. I'll see you there, cuz. Oh, Jobs, I could have used her backing. I really need the progressive liberal vote.
For real. Echt.
Alright, Shuffler. As much as I love seeing you squirm, it's time to start talking.
I don't know how the hell you managed to get the princess in here, but that still doesn't make you a prince. I'm not saying another word to you. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm playing with your fancy levitating jacuzzi. Man, you bureaucrats and executives get all the perks.
Don't mess with the gyration setting. Something's wrong with it. Last time I tried that, the whole jacuzzi was launched out the window.
Yeah,
It was
perfect.
200K to replace. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm playing with your fancy levitating...
Don't mess with the gyration. It was too... Hey, what are you doing?
I'm playing with your...
Don't mess with... It was too...
Hey, former boss man! Look what the cat dragged in from that little cubbyhole under your Douchelandia standard desk.
Hey, that ain't my phone. I've never seen it before. You planted that, Carbon, you son of a bitch! Your Majesty. I mean, Princess Sybil, I don't know what deal you have with Carl, but he has it in for me. He's just trying to frame me.
And the 2033 Academy Award for Best Dramatic Performance in a Conspiracy Plot goes to Norton Shuffler. There's a real simple litmus test to tell this ain't a plant, and do a background check on you at the same time. Nailed it! If this isn't your phone, why is the neural passcode set to your brain scan, Mr. I'm being framed?
You did a...
What's that? You sound like a retarded monkey having a stroke, man. I think we need to shove your head into a Gertzel Takeda consciousness test and see if you still qualify as a sentient person. Let's just see what we have here. Black King, 10:05 a.m. We need you to acquire asset prototype J13916, aka Johnny Silica, goes by Proto J. Use any and all means necessary. Shuffler's response: I have just the man, Carl Carbon. He's running Sentient Services grunt work, but he's an ex-cop, top of the line, till he was crucified during the riot quellings. Black King. The Coastlandia police are vassals owned by the Clington Bushes. We have little sway there. This Carbon, he is fully disconnected from the police. Shuffler. He was publicly shamed in the news and excommunicated. No ties. I checked. We can use him. Black King. Be sure to vet him well. It's paramount that we maintain a Cold War for now. If this Carbon proves a double agent or is turned to another side, they may get wind of our operation and trace it back to the Coke jobs. Shuffler. Don't worry. So that was the plan, Shuffler? Have me help you abduct Proto J and his sister, then have the Coke job SWAT put one in my brain pan, toss me in the landfill?
You motherfucking high city piece of shit!
Relax, Proto. You'll get your chance. Come on, Shuffler. You've got to up your clandestine malfeasance game. You'll never get away with systemic injustice at this rate.
This is insanity. Look at the lengths he's gone to burn me at the stake. He's a crooked cop himself. Don't you know that he shot an innocent humanoid machine? That's why he was let go from the CPD. He's depressed, unstable, looking for someone to blame. After he lost his job, leaving his wife and kid to fend for themselves.
I told you never to talk about my family, asshole. You goddamn two-faced yes-man weasel. Throwing people under the bus for a goddamn percentage. I'm gonna make sure you're crucified. I'll drive the nails in my own goddamn self, you oxygen thief.
Carl, hold on. You've made your point. I've seen enough evidence. Let me try, okay?
Sorry, Princess. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Now, Norton,
Tritt
I
ihm in die Eier.
understand you've been contacted by some unsavory characters to do work for them. Rivals of my family, to be exact.
Princess Sybil, I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about.
Look, I'm sure you're just a nice guy and all, but unfortunately, we really, really need this information. Like, pretty please with sugar on top. Trust us, it is all for a good cause of social justice.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really wish I knew what...
OMG. I'm so sorry about that, Mr. Schaeffler. Come on, guys. He's a Stratoplex corporate state bureaucrat. His well-dressed, presentable-looking face is his primary job skill.
I don't know anything, I swear. I just got a phone call with an offer.
An offer? Like an offer you couldn't refuse kind of offer?
You could say that? What the hell does it matter what the offer was?
You do not speak to a princess like that.
Kaboosh.
Answer the question.
Please, guys, this is a high city office. What if there are reporters or bloggers or like activists around? It would be such an unfortunate travesty to have to silence them all. Violence is not the answer. We have to be the change we want to see, you know? I'd much prefer to have Mr. Shuffler put on the Clington Bush blacklist, ensuring he never works in the Stratoplex again, other than as a janitor.
Okay. I'll tell you everything. On one condition.
Condition?
Immunity from the Coke Jobs family. They'll kill me if they get wind that I helped their neo-feudal rival.
You have my word.
The whole truth, and nothing but the truth, now.
Okay, look. I'm just Sentient Services Program Director. I'm just a run-of-the-mill, middle management type. Professional administrivia pusher. Before all this, I was running non-humans through the Gertzel Takeda machine, pushing papers and rubber stamping permits in Dickinston, Low City. Sentient Services, like Carl here works, used to work.
I'm in, a transitional employment situation? On retainer for Sybil here, I think.
Right. So I'm making peanuts, struggling to pay for my kids' medical bills, wife threatening to leave me for some Gates Walton Viscount marketing exec she's chat-snapping with online. I'm living one step away from Section 8 with daily robo-drive-bys, and I can hear the myth deals going bad through my paper-thin walls. Driving a 30-year-old Hyundai fossil fuel beater. No offense, Carl.
None taken.
So, anyway, my life sucks, right? But lo and behold, an angel investor doth appear. I get a call one day, and some machine-garbled voice tells me all my problems can go away. Tells me I'm due for a life upgrade to neo-feudal Stratoplex citizen. All I have to do is whatever my new lord says. I'd been working 5 years with no promotion, not a cent salary increase, and the next thing I know, boss tells me there's a me-shaped opening in High City. I've got $150K a year salary and oak nameplate. Sentient Services Executive Director. Stellar aerial view of Coastlandia proper, managing an entire division. My ancient Hyundai dirt roller is upgraded to a flying last year model Aero Prius, and my new goal in life is keeping the status quo. At first, the voice of my new incognito lord chimes in once a month or so, asking me to hire some dingus, I assume he's the village idiot nephew of my mysterious lord, or maybe ensure that Child Protective Services investigates Mr. and Mrs. Deadbeat Frankenfreak or Toaster. No offense to the robot.
Proto J. And go flack yourself, bitch.
Right. So it's a great deal. I get the nepotism uplift, and all I have to do is reallocate resources according to my secret patron's desire. Real awesome. But then, things start getting weird. Phone calls become weekly, then daily. I'm asked to initiate purchase of strategic real estate, fire people, some of whom I actually like, and even sign off on totally cooked books. I'm even asked to have CPS remove by any means necessary certain children and have their parents arrested. I'm asked to have my agents fabricate evidence, plant it if necessary, like what I had to ask Carl to do. What the hell are those powerless poor people, mostly robots and transgenics, gonna do? Anyway, so the most recent assignment was capturing Proto-J here, and I put Carbon on it. They were real unhappy when I lost touch.
You never thought, I don't know, I'm just spitballing here, but you never thought maybe you might have just answered your Dark Lord's phone call and said, I'm out. I can't stand ripping innocent families apart. Fathers shot 6 times in the faceplate in front of their wife and kid by stormtroopers with no judge, jury, or cause just for the heinous crime of trying to protect their own children? I thought Sentient Services was supposed to be about helping the less fortunate out, not torturing and murdering them.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I never wanted anyone to get hurt. But I've got a non-micro home mortgage to float, flying car insurance costs an arm and a leg, and my oldest son just came out as trans species as well as transgender. That ugly gene splice op ain't cheap. Never mind Ivy League college tuition. I'm doing what I have to do to provide for my family. Taking care of my castle. It sucks that there's a 99% that loses and a 1% that wins, but that's just how it is. This is neo-feudalism, not some touchy-feely, pussy-ass democratic socialism we're living in here.
What's the Coke Jobs plan?
I'm operating on a need-to-know basis, obviously. But from what I can tell, something very, very big is going down tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Where?
I don't know, but there's a big G8 Global Economic Summit happening or something. It's like 10 million per plate, super secret type event. Like the Quadrilateral Commission Bilderberg Group scale meeting. I'm not even high enough class to be a waiter there.
Oh no, the Fulcrum Summit? It's hosted at the Clington Bush Sky Castle, my family's royal estate.
Looks like we're gonna be paying your folks a visit, Sybil.
Oh yeah, I just love running into my insanely drugged up and clingy mom and loveless, basically non-existent dad. Oh goody.
Hey, at least we've got a lead, the element of surprise. I'm sick of getting ambushed by goon squads like a schmuck.
Fair enough.
Okay.
No, you die.
We've got all the info we need.
Oh no, that didn't sound good.
Flack! The doors are sealed shut.
Please step aside, sir. Your Highness, it appears someone has hacked into the building's control systems. I'm unable to access the wireless through my neural net.
Oh, Flack. Oh, Flack, oh, Flack. That must be them, the Coke Jobs.
Son of a billionaire. Not again.
They're coming for me. They're coming for me. Game over, man. You gotta help me. You gotta do something.
Shuffler, will you shut the hell up and get a grip? Let's just think. What the hell? It's Shuffler's phone. Hello? Who is this?
This is General Walker Coke Jobs, Commander-in-Chief of the Coke Jobs Military-Industrial Complex. And to whom am I speaking?
Carl Carbon, liaison of Princess Sybil. We know your game, General. We know you're the one pulling the strings, abducting sentients out of Lower Coastlandia. We know you ordered the hit on Protege. Your game is up.
My boy, this is obviously your first rodeo, but I respect your tactics. Back there at that robot watering hole, the arcade, was it? How in tarnation you fended off 2 squadrons of my men and escaped on that fancy Glimmermobile? Hell, I'd buy you a drink just to hear the story. Unfortunately, it's your game that is most definitely up. I danced with your kind in Nam. Saigon, 1974. Charlies like you, popping in and out of the jungle. Guerrilla warfare. Psyops like your mind-controlling robo-boy over there. Smart moves. In the end, the only way to win is a scorched earth policy. Burn the whole damn jungle down. Agent Orange is fire. Worked again in the Middle East, and again in the second Dresden firebombing. We burned the leftist uprising right out of Germany. I do love the smell of napalm in the morning. Do you smell that, Charlie? Do you? Dun 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 dun.
Uh-oh. What is that?
Woo! Fancy shit!
Oh, that's the smell of defeat, my boy. Just like Vietnam and Afghanistan, the Iraq and the EU. Of course, you could make it easy and just hand over the kid. Proto-whatchamacallit? But where's the fun in that? Am I right?
You son of a bitch. That doesn't matter, though. The architect behind the Golem project, Dr. Gertzel, is in our custody.
That ain't possible, son. I had my personal SEAL Team 6 bust down his door at 0800 hours this morning and off him just like I did Bin Laden, JFK, and all the rest.
Whoa.
So the Coke Jobs did assassinate Dr. Gertzel, and we have the time, 8 o'clock this morning. General Coke Jobs, there is no way we're handing Proto-J over to you. You and I both know he is the key to the Golem Project, and you know I'll never let that fall into the hands of people like you, or my father.
Oh, the lost Clayton Bush girlie speaks. You got spunk, your worshipfulness, but I reckon your cutesy little hippity-dippity revolution is up, my rebel princess. We're taking the bot kid either way. We'd much prefer to take you, princess, as a POW for trade. But if you refuse to surrender, we're happy to oblige your majesty's desire for martyrdom. We'll burn you down just like a latter-day Joan of Arc.
The Egalite Cooperative will not surrender to an insane old coot like you.
I was hoping you'd say that. Time for the shock and awe, Charlie. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Take cover.
Shit! Everyone, get behind the desk!
Ich sollte einen anderen Desk nehmen, hä?
The princess is priority 1.
Der Desk.
Hostile inbound.
It's nothing. We die. We're gonna die.
Oh, dog. This General Cowboy be moflacking AWOL cray-cray. He gonna cap the flack out of us.
I'm gonna give you folks... what time is it anyway? Almost lunch. Okay, I'll give you kids 1 minute to decide. Then the whirlwinds are coming, Charlie. Big Bertha.
Jobs H. Christ! What was that?
It's the Coke Jobs CJ-74 Overthrower. It's renowned for its uses in coup d'etat of liberal progressive democracies across the world.
Great. Well, we've got to get the hell out of Dodge. Princess, where is your...
This superpositor? I can use remote pilot to warp it in, but Coke Jobs will blow it up as soon...
So we've got to take that goddamn Overthrower warcopter down. I'm guessing small arms...
Hä? Was? Princess? Was?
Any ideas?
Oh, I don't know, bruh. If I had me an RPG...
How about your mind control? Maybe you can hijack the CJ-74 by hijacking the pilot's brain.
No, dog. He's too far for that shit to work. Wait. You ever seen Die Hard 4? Live Free or Die Hard? The one where that evil Steve Jobs nigga hacked the US, took down the grid and shit?
I'm no hacker, kid. And aren't these action movie cop jokes getting old?
I'm not fronting, dog. For reals. There's that one scene. Bruce Willis runs out of bullets, so he kills a helicopter by launching a flacking car into it.
Okay, so you're saying I should Evel Knievel a car out the window into that...
No, Holmes. I'm just saying, you need to launch some big-ass unusual object at giant flying choppers to blow them up. That's how this shit works, dawg.
Okay. I'll keep my eye out for...
Verzweiflung!
Hey! They're coming for me. They're coming for me! Game over, man! You gotta help me. You gotta do something.
So your Secret Service guys. I guess their secret is they're not actually human? What are they?
Yeah, well, the Clington Bush Royal Guards are one of the applications that came out of the Golem Project. They're a more advanced body. Their tissue mimics biology, but it's stronger, and they don't need to eat or drink.
Not strong enough, sadly.
Their blood uses something called emulative smart nanites. They should be able to auto-repair themselves, but it may take some time given the amount of damage they've taken.
Ooh, yeah.
Unfortunately, time is in short supply. So, this smart nanite emulator stuff, how smart is it exactly?
Damit
Well,
repariere ich die.
theoretically, it can diagnose and repair any basic electronic or mechanical structure.
Alles klar, habe ich mir schon gedacht. Okay. Hatte ich nicht noch so eine Weil? Hatte ich eigentlich.
Shuffler, you said your jacuzzi malfunctioned and launched itself out the window before, right?
Oh, what? Yeah. When I tried the gyration setting. Shot the whole damn tub out at 100 miles an hour.
Which way did the jacuzzi go, exactly?
It went to the right of that little palm plant, straight out the window.
I guess it's gonna go straight out this window. I'm only gonna get to launch it once, so I better have the plan set before I try anything.
Roger Dodger. Hashtag YOLO, dog.
Shuffler, you said you're...
Oh, what?
Which way did the jacuzzi...
It went to the right.
I guess it's gonna go straight out this window. I'm only gonna get to launch it once, so I better have the plan set before I try.
Okay.
Roger Dodger.
So your Secret Service...
Yeah, they're
Okay.
they're
Unfortunately...
well,
Nothing new here. No. Is the Sybil there?
Any ideas?
Oh, I don't know, bruh. If I had me an RPG or one of them motherfucking Stinger missiles or some shit.
How about your...
No, wait. I'm not.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Huh? Huh.
So, Charlie, are you
We surrender. We're sending Protege out. Have your aircraft come over to the window to pick him up.
A wise decision, Charlie. Go back. Just have the proto, what's his face, jump for the ladder when it comes down.
Okay. What now, dog? I'm not giving myself up to Mr. Billy Bob Warmonger over here. What's the plan?
I don't know.
We don't got us. Hashtag YOLO, dog.
Charlie, you trying to pull a Din Bin Fu on me? My trigger finger's getting itchy, and I'm Jones.
What the fuck you doing?
Just trust me and get out of the way when I say. Now.
Ooh.
You flapped up that helicopter with that jacuzzi. Oh, that was some serious gangster shit, yo.
Yeah. We better get the hell out of here before that batshit crazy General Coke Jobs sends a fleet of them or an antimatter bomb or something.
Okay, the superpositor should be safe to teleport in now.
Holy shit. Are you guys, alright? I mean, you just got Swiss cheesed with bullets, decapitated, and dismembered. That's gotta hurt.
I am operating at 78% efficiency. Not optimal, but enough to continue the mission. Hostile ground troops have entered the building. You should evacuate the premises immediately, Princess. We will hold them off.
That's our ride.
Yeehaw!
Jobs, I almost can't believe General Warren would risk an aerial assault. But then I remember he's literally insane.
Agreed. He's a totally shell-shocked hawk. I used to work with vets at CPD, and PTSD does your head in. Never saw one leading a major transplanetary dynasty, though. Scary stuff. At least we know the time and place of the attack on Dr. Gertzel.
Before we head there, I need to take care of some business at the Coastlandia capital. I'll need to take my official Rolls-Royce Skycar. If anyone was to see Princess Sybil Clinton Bush in this super advanced covert ops superpositor, they'd know I was up to something.
This ride does have a very Roswell vibe to it. Okay, I guess I'll head back to Sunshine Apartments, interview some of the witnesses of the Coke Jobs attacks, and see if I can't find anything useful.
I best be rolling back to my crib.
I don't know if that's the best idea right now. The Coke Jobs just hit your Dickinston hideout.
Best idea? My oil brothers just got blown away by the fake 5-0.
You mean your gangbanger friends?
Don't you be dissing my peeps just 'cause you boys in blue ain't got your back no more.
I took the fall for my team. At least we weren't a bunch of drug-dealing...
Enough! Carl, please. We need to listen to each other and work together. Please, let Proto finish.
Right now, my chrome boys be bleeding antifreeze. Homie's motherboard's full of holes. And they be asking, where is Protege? Thinking, the $6 billion baller ain't worth 6 cents. Nah, dog. I'ma help y'all with this stick it to the man plan. But right now, I gotta get back there. Make sure it ain't game over at the arcade. Help pay respects to the Chrome boys who bit the dust.
I understand, Proto. It would be hypocritical of the Egalite Cooperative to ask its members to neglect their own communities. You do what you need to do.
Fine. But I'm going on record saying it's a risky move.
You guys can take the space-time craft. My official ride has just made soft dock, so I'll be getting off here. Meet me back at this place 1 hour into the future.
Okay. I'll bookmark these reality position coordinates.
Nice. Now that her majesticness is out of the picture,
Yeah,
we
kill
can
him.
handle our business up in here. So you the motherfucking douchelandia snake that had my Uncle Todd whacked and my baby sis taken, huh?
Didn't Princess Sybil just grant me immunity?
I don't give 2 bites about royal decrees and shit. She ain't here to protect you now, is she?
Hey, I was just following orders, okay? It wasn't my decision.
Proto, come on.
You was making bank. Your fly ass, floating jacuzzis, crystal penthouses. You was making money kidnapping kids. Innocent kids. Like Princess. Say a flecking name, you fat cat filth.
Princess, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll help you get her back.
Too late for that. Maybe you just pay a 6-figure fee. Call it a day in High City. But on the low city street, we have a simple law. I'ma show you how we even things in the hood.
Proto, this isn't gonna bring Todd and Princess back. We need him.
Please. I've got 2 kids, a family.
Wie er
Please
das
don't do
sagt.
this. I'm
Völlig
begging you.
emotionslos,
Uncle
Nase,
Todd had
Kopf
a
voll
wife and
Koks,
kids too. But that
flattert
don't
mit den
matter to
Armen
blue blood flats like you do it.
wie ein
Say
Helikopter.
goodnight, blue blood.
No!
You made me miss, you dirty pig.
You're not killing him, you thick-headed bot kid. It would feel good to kill him. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
He
Do me a favor,
represents
kid.
everything I hate about this world, too. You could off him, dust your hands off, head back down into that hole in that Dickinson wasteland you scraped by in. But that's the easy way out. The truth is, the people who really call the shots, who disappear kids like your sister, had your uncle killed, the people who made Low City and High City the way they are, they're untouchable. They're gods, the NeoFeudals. But we have one chance out of 1 billion with Sybil. We have a goddess on our side. She can reach out with her golden fingers and hurt them. But if we kill this tool, this flunky of the corporate state, then we're throwing our one chance away. We're dooming 1 million, 1 billion more princesses and Todds to death. Kidnapping, slavery, suffering, eating each other in Dickinson as the untouchables eat gold leaf caviar in heaven. I'm begging you, don't do this.
Not bad, Popo. I can tell you were on.
Ah, thank you.
But this ain't mean I trust the princess either. She could be just as bad as them untouchables she claimed to be fighting.
Huh.
What are you talking about? Are you so short on RAM that you've already forgotten we'd be assault rifle fodder for the Coke Jobs death squad if it wasn't for her?
Convenient. She beaming just in time, eh, dog? Save us like flacking Keira Knightley in shining armor. I bet you 10 G's she knew the exact time and place we was gonna get capped. The RPC, Reality Police Cordites or whatever.
So you're telling me Princess Sybil Clington Bush manufactured the shootout just so it would look like she saved the day? That she is turning against her quadrillionaire, multi-planet owning king daddy, risking assassination or capture by rival neo-feudals, and has pushed billions in assistance towards the poor, all so that she can overthrow her father and take the crown for herself?
I ain't saying one way or the other, but I is saying that you got them googly eyes for Ms. Royal Thang with her highfalutin save the world speeches. I'm saying maybe you's a little whipped and you ain't thinking straight. You giving her a free pass when you should be doing a background check, investigating like a real cop.
I am not.
Look, I'ma go check on my boys. Just do me a favor and do some detective work on her, alright?
Fine. If it'll make you feel better, I'll see what I can dig up. I know it's gonna be a waste of time, though. We can trust Sybil. Looks like I did the superpositor space-time coordinates, right? This looks exactly like when I came to work this morning. I doubt I'll find anything to suggest Sybil's been lying to us. But I might as well check it out to give Protege peace of mind. Uh-oh, someone's coming. That's that girl who I helped out at Sentient Services this morning, Jezebel. Wait, what the hell is going on? Those guys look just like the Royal Android agents that escorted Sybil at the Coastlandia Capitol. What are they doing talking to that Jezebel bot girl?
Kurzer Besuch. Hallo, haben Sie mal Feuer? Und dann wieder...
I don't like this at all. I better investigate and get ready for a stakeout once Jezebel comes out of Sentient Services. Oh shit, that's my car coming. I better not run into myself or I might foobar the space-time continuum and implode the cosmos or whatever.
Here we go again.
Stupid cyber arm glitching out again. Well, I can't afford to fix it right now, and I'm already late.
Okay. Gut, das war's erstmal mit NeoFeud. NeoFeud. Das muss ich noch üben. Ja, morgen werde ich das auf jeden Fall nochmal ein bisschen spielen. Jetzt mache ich mal weiter mit Planet Crafter. Nochmal 2 Stunden. Wer Bock hat, guckt dann gleich. Ich mache jetzt eine kleine Pause, 15 Minuten. 20, vielleicht, ja, sagen wir 20 Minuten. Sagen wir 20 bis 30 Minuten, dann bin ich wieder am Start. Alles klar. Bis dann oder zum nächsten Mal auf jeden Fall. Schönen Abend noch und